Hey guys, it's LegomationStudio here with another Hero Factory 4.0 review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Rocka, one of the $12.99, actually I should say the only, or I think the only $12.99, well, the point is he's a $12.99 set. There are 4 heroes that are $8.99, and then I believe there are 3 villains and then 1 hero that are $12.99. Rocka being one of those heroes is $12.99. And I believe there are 3 others like Jawblade and Blurk, blah blah blah, whatever they are, they're also $12.99. But he's the only $12.99 hero of the 5. So I think so. Maybe Furno was the other one. Whatever. Point is, we were introduced to Rocka in 3.0 as the lion. But let's just take a look at this. Of course, you've probably heard already my complaints about the packaging. Blah. Anyways, 7 through 14-year-olds, 55 pieces, which is a great amount of pieces for $12.99. You get 300 points to the game. And of course it says Rocka right here. He's in some sort of city building. Looks cool. Silver's atmosphere. Let's take a look at the other side. Here on the back we have Rocka standing up. Looks totally awesome in his color gold glory. You know, the regular stuff, the how to do the chain, how he can shoot. Over here, just kind of how he can shoot, and then it has the game and the movies that are going to be on the website soon, how you can look at his hero core and get the number, and playing the game, and you know, Hero Factory Breakout, or 4.0, whatever you want to call it. So now let's take our handy dandy scissors and open it up. Alright, so cut it open. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. F you. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. F you booster pack. You suck. Stupid plastic. God dang it. Yeah, Rocka. Oh, okay. Oh, some awesome pieces in here.
It's awesome color.
Small pieces over here. See, this is the size a hero should be. No more Matoran size sets. This is what a hero really should be. Okay, you got it all there?
Yeah.
So first we'll take a look at the instruction booklet. We have Rocka on the front. Inside we have the game and how you can add your points to the game online and play. Looks really fun. Then we have building, how to separate pieces. A lot of them do that lately. Then we get over here. It shows Rocka and the new bad guy. I forgot his name, but he does look pretty cool. He has an awesome weapon. I think I will definitely purchase him in the near future. And how you can combine them to make this a spider-like creature looks kind of cool. Yeah, cool combination. It says get the instructions online. And yeah, it advertises of Rocka and the big bad guy. And with Lego. So now we will head on to building this. Oh wow, I'm stupid. No, let's look at the pieces first. Getting ahead of myself. So new pieces. We got the clear Zammer shooter. Now that's really interesting. There's only one of them because remember you combine it with the weapon, but it looks cool. We got a gold one of these that we've seen lately. One of these cool cannon pieces. We have the Hero Factory Hero Core. This cool Jawblade. I think we've seen it before actually. Of course the chains to get the bad guys. Gold feet that we had with Rocka 3.0. We have this cool chain, this rubbery chain that comes with him. That's pretty cool. Right there. We have the same chest armor that we had with the last 2, except now we have these kind of stripes on it as the decals. And for the head, we have this really cool gold, kind of tiny small, but this gold helmet with a little antenna and a little scope. Looks pretty cool. 2 eyes. Looks nice. And then, one of my highlights of these set, these honeycomb, octagon, or no, hexagon, these are hexagon pieces. They're clear and fuzzy looking, they look really weird, but they're awesome and they're nice, and these are great for mocking. Just think of someone who could make like a honeycomb bee out of these. That'd be really cool to see a mockist make one out of these. But yeah, really cool pieces that are going to be used. regular Glatorian head. It's kind of a cool Glatorian head, kind of a color, an emerald color. And then we have this also, I forgot this to mention, this thing we got with Evo, this little sphere shoulder piece. And then a silver Xamarin Sphere launcher. And yeah, so a lot of new pieces in this set. This set has a great amount of new pieces. I can't wait to get Furno and the bad guy main villain and see their pieces. But for now, this is what we got. Now, let's get on to building it. Alright, so here we have Rocka 4.0, and wow, he was fantastic. To build, to look at, he really looks like a really cool set. And I gotta give props already, I'm thinking a 5 out of 5, but let's get into the building first. As for building, it was very interesting. Making this whole weapon here was really different. You have these kind of moving like this, and flexibility. It's gold and works with this cool clear Xamarin piece. On the back there's even an ammo rack that becomes to extend around him and actually attaches to his back. It has kind of a spear ammo, and as you can see he has a silver foot on his back, which is really interesting. But that's kind of how the chains attach on the back. That as we get back here on the front, and you can zoom and focus, Yusen.
Yeah.
We have his hero core heading over to this side. This arm looks very small, like there's not much going on. I don't know the story behind these kind of yellow honeybee comb pieces, these hexagon pieces. Maybe it's where he gets energy from, like solar energy or something. But
I think it's an energy shield.
Yeah, like a shield, definitely. Yeah, definitely something like that he uses to block from his enemies. But it definitely looks fantastic, and it definitely adds to this set. It adds a lot to this set. So, really great. Just, you know, this guy's been themed differently with 3.0 as well. So I gotta say, I love Rocka. His awesome character and an awesome set, and building experience was fantastic for this. It was very different from what we've had before, you know. We're still using that new Hero Factory build that we were introduced to last year, exactly 1 year ago with 2.0. But now we have these different elements that really make it interesting and fun to build. So let's head on to modeling and playability experience. Playing, I can't see why this wouldn't be the perfect set for a kid to play with. The arms move great. It's just enough armor where it's not too bulky. The legs are just fine. Maybe a little color would have been nice, but still it looks fantastic. The weapon moves around just fine, easily. These even move around in case it gets stuck. It shoots perfectly, and this ammo rack is also really fun. If you have more of these spears, you could actually bring them out and just place them all around so he's fully loaded. But, of course, LEGO wouldn't put that many pieces into it. We already have 55 pieces. Which brings us to our next segment, comparison time. Now, of course, we were only introduced to Rocka in 3.0 with his smaller form, with Witch Doctor series, you know, the 3.0 of this summer. And we were introduced to him, and he really wasn't that big of a deal, but what's interesting to note now, he's kind of the main character. Originally, I remember it was all about Furno. He was a rookie and he was becoming big, and that was pretty much the same thing for Hero Factory 1.0 and 2.0. But then once the 3.0 movie came out, they kind of equaled up, and now he's on the front of every poster for 4.0. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting why they're lessening down the other characters and making making Furno small and Rocka all big and mighty. So I don't get the whole story behind that, but I gotta say, he wears gold, so that makes him stand out the most, and that's probably why. So yeah, he had this lion thing to him, but we didn't have a 1.0 or a 2.0. This is a comparison. Of course, I choose this one over this any day. This has more pieces, is a lot true to what Bionicle Toa were like. This is what I think heroes should be. This is that whole Matoran hero that I think heroes shouldn't be. But the lion did look cool, and for what Hero Factory 3.0 was going for, it was fantastic. But for Hero Factory overall, Hero Factory 4.0's Rocka definitely beats him 100%. You agree, Yusin?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I do like the hand of the 3.0, you know.
Yeah, the claw.
That's really, yeah, the claws. That's really awesome seeing, because that's the first time I see that you can actually move the finger of the Hero Factory, any character.
But what do you like better about this?
This one is definitely, this one is better. You know, they got energy shield and the shooting and the gunfire power, like everything is like better.
Yeah, it does look cleaner too.
Yeah.
Just a lot more to him. I mean, of course, this was $7.99 and this is $12.99, but you get more for your money with this guy, and I think it definitely is better for Hero Factory to go in this direction. Now, he could be nice and bring in the Mega Rocka. Of course, he has him beat, but I don't know, maybe not. There's just so much to this guy. You guys haven't even seen this review yet. I'll put this up as soon as I can. I just was busy over the summer, but yeah, as you can see in comparison, I mean, besides the size, this pretty much was just exactly a bigger version of this guy. Nothing really more added to him except just more spikes and spears and claws. But it's really unfair to compare him to this guy, so we'll take Rocka, Ultimate Rocka away. So that was just to show you. This new Rocka has 55 pieces going for it, while the old Rocka had 30. With 25 new pieces, you have much more to do with these Hero Factory sets. Instead of 30, we have 55. That's 25 more pieces, and you know, I'm upset that people like heroes like Surge and Evo weren't upgraded to this $12.99 set with at least, you know, 20 or so more pieces, maybe 15, 20 more pieces to make them taller and look better. But for what they're going for, you know, Rocka looks fantastic, but I wish they had done it for the rest of the heroes instead of making 4 average size heroes with a couple more pieces and cool ideas added in. And I wish, and 1 giant hero. Instead of doing that, I wish they had done 6 or maybe just 5 or 4 even of these type of heroes instead. Because I think it would have been much more fun. But honestly, kids don't care as much as us who grew up with Bionicle and know the regular size of guys. So we can't really say anything else. But as a set, I've got to say Rocka so far of the 4.0 that I reviewed is fantastic. Go to your Toys R Us and pick him up, even if they don't say they have them, and even if Lego.com doesn't list them. I think they do now, but they don't actually list them for order, or Lego stores don't have them. I'm rambling on, but anyways, story-wise, I don't really know what's going on here, so we can't really talk about story. But I gotta say, I love this set, Yusen loves this set, and besides the packaging with Hero 4.0 and the Hero cores not being as cool as they used to be, this set is fantastic. Playability, everything, you know. I gave Evo a 5 out of 5, but really I feel like it may have been a 4.5 because Rocka deserves a 5 out of 5. It's a fantastic set. It's got everything going for itself. It's not too much, and it's not too little. And I gotta say, I love the color scheme of gold with gunmetal. He sticks with the same color he had, you know. With Surge, we are introduced to this blue and green, which we weren't really used to because his 1.0 and his 2.0 sets were completely different color schemes. But for what we're going for with Rocka, he sticks to his name with his gunmetal and gold. And I gotta say, I just love this new Rocka, and I love this new Hero Factory line, which is why I had, again, taking a note, which is why I had to buy at least a couple of these. And I was at Toys R Us, you know, today, just kind of looking around with Yusen for Christmas presents, and I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, they have these, I have to review them and get them out to you guys. So, you know, if you can go and find these, that's fantastic. But if not, they will be available later 2012. Thanks for watching this review of Rocka 4.0. See you guys next time, and again, happy holidays. Christmas is tomorrow, which means awesome, or maybe not tomorrow. I don't know when I'm posting this video, but it's this weekend. Anyways, thanks for watching this review. Hope you decide whether you want to add 4.0 to your collection, because they definitely are worth it. And if you're a collector, these are must-haves. And this is LegomationStudio signing out.